This is Elvis, the night at Russwood Park. Got this book not too long ago, maybe it's been about a month, maybe a month and a half. All right, well, yeah, but let's talk about that. Russwood Park, 1956, Elvis. There was only an expectation of 7,000 fans to attend, but yet 14,000 people showed. They had been waiting since early that morning to see Elvis. Tensions were high for Elvis, adults in America versus Elvis. There were haters trying to stop him. Elvis wanted to break free. Those people in New York ain't gonna change me none. I'm gonna show you what the real Elvis is like tonight. Quote Elvis. You see, I've been a fan of Elvis for the past 5 years, watching documentaries, and I've seen the 2 movies about his life. Recently, I watched the Elvis movie again, the recent one with Austin Butler. He did a phenomenal job. Big thumbs up to Austin Butler. I just love that scene in the movie, as many do, of Elvis at Russwood Park, you know, when he sang Trouble and pissed off the establishment. There's not a whole lot I could find on that night necessarily, but what I did find was nothing you can't find. I'm simply paying my respects to Elvis with this video, but let's briefly go over that night. Russwood Park was a baseball stadium in Memphis, Tennessee, which was originally built in 1896 and stood there until about 1960 when it burned down to the ground about 4 years after Elvis performed there. Leading up to that night, Elvis famously was on the verge of being canceled. They canceled his swinging hips, telling him he's only allowed to wiggle a finger. He was seen as someone leading America's youth down a dark path, yet that's not what Elvis had intended. Elvis actually was a respectful Southerner, and he just grew up among Black people. It was normal for him to see that kind of behavior while performing music. That concert was probably amazing because his fans were there with him before, during, and after that period of his life. They understood why they loved him, and Elvis delivered. You've got to respect the dream. You've got to respect the drive of this man, Elvis, at Russwood Park. Do you have any thoughts of Elvis Presley that night? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one.